All right. Greetings, all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Noonie. Allow me to welcome you back to Twin Mirror. We are sneaking into the bar to try to find out what happened to us last night. We didn't break and enter, but we still aren't here with the graces of the owner. Not sure why I'll need this, but I'll take it just in case.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking it out. There was a big celebration at the coal miners' haven the day Ethan took over. He worked there for many years as a bartender, and now he owned it, and it was a classic American success story. Not often seen in Basswood, man achieves modest dreams through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning, unopened. Christina from the cafe said she saw Ethan and Celeste having a fight the next day. They used to be two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at the miners' heaven? It looks like Ethan kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate again together. Oh boy, there's a lot to go through here. Alright, so I'm just going to skim through that so you can pause and read it on your own. Same here. There's this jerk. There's that jerk. There's this guy. There's the oversharer. Again, you can pause and read all these on your own. Okie doke. That's his ex-wife. That's the jerkwad. And that's Ethan, the bar owner. Okay, yeah, I just read that whole thing. All right, there. Oh, let me inspect. Okay. I can't check the. What's the adage about happy families all being the same? While the miserable ones are miserable in their own way, it sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. I guess I can't check the footage. Okay, yeah. So let's just try to see if I can go into the bar itself.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
That's what I plan on doing. This doesn't even look like the same bar.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Mistake, probably the first one. Whoa. The lights came down? Or the memorial went down?
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
There's blood on the cabinet, I think. Or not. I thought that was blood on the bottom there. Tables flipped over. Dried alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It's probably always like that. This rundown place. It was the miner.
Fallen off the table.
No, it was that mount.
Got rowdy last night.
Yeah, the miner, I bet. And a broken clock.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt.
That's what I was thinking.
Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Oh, what's this?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
True that.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hugh. It won't let me.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Maybe he has some answers as to what happened. I mean, he was there. Or here. Let me see anything over here by the pool table. Can't read that. If you... It says if you must vomit, spilling, or something, please find... I can't read it. It should not be this hard. I can read that bottom line. But that's not why we're here. Can't go in there. Found blood. I had a panic attack earlier in the hotel room. I found blood on my shirt but couldn't remember what happened last night. My mind has never let me down before, so I've come back here to look for clues. Looks like I had a fight with someone. Now I just have to figure out who it was. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, that's the amount of people that... I get it. So 84% did that, 40% did that, 45% did that, 52% did that, 54% did that. Just like The Walking Dead, I like this. This is my kind of game. These are my styles of games. Why did they... Did this just say play? Can I play... Wow, I'm really playing Pac-Man in the middle of a game. They must have got some licensing for this. Okay. Let me kill this guy and then I quit.
And being chased by ghosts.
Joel's cap, was that the jerk?
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
I just got an achievement that said Waka Waka. That's funny. I think I died.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Okay, I already seen that. Am I going out the door here? No. Is that not all the clues? There's blood. What appears to be blood, rather. Oh, I can inspect this. Okay.
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Oh, okay. So this is how we get there.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
I hope we're given like an explanation as to how
Gotta
he's
work
able
out
to
what
do
happened
this.
while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left.
Impossibility 1, I got beat
I
up.
got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
My memory ends here.
Oh crap, I cut him off.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
Was it Dennis?
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Yeah, I think then it went into the table here. Where did it end? Where did it go? Towards the pillar. Or no. I would say towards the entrance, and then it circled back and went towards
Broken
the pillar.
glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
And then circled over here.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Yeah, because we weren't sure if that tear that was on there was always there or from this fight. At the bar, on the stage, near the jukebox. From there to the bar.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
No, because... Where did it end? No, I don't think it ended there. I'd say on the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
How about near the jukebox?
Jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
Because his hat was there. But then the thing over... But then... Oh, man. I'll say, No, I'll say towards the... On the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
No, I don't think it would be Hugh. See, it could be either of them. Hugh could be by the bar. Joel could be by the jukebox. And then Dennis, his bracelet was on the stage, so I'll say
Dennis's.
Dennis.
I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Oh, this dude's provoking.
And who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Oh, that's the wrong word. There's a couple of those wrong words in that sentence. I mean, this doesn't explain by the bar with the business card or the jukebox, but it's the most logical.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. Not here. Meet me later at...
Yo, dog, he was about to... You're supposed to be helpful, man.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
Okay,
You think it's him?
that is helpful.
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Yeah, we gotta leave it discreetly. Leave discreetly was fading out and staying was becoming more prominent. I think because I was running out of time. This game is pretty cool. I like it. Now this is downtown. Ay, ay, ay. This place is really run down. But I know what it's like to live in a rundown city. Preaching to the choir here. Somebody's paying their tribute to an idol?
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No
This is
time to dwell on that.
This is a celebration?
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch.
You're right.
Don't drop it.
This dude is pretty helpful. If I can get some answers as to what he is exactly.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Who are you gonna ask? That one person? Dennis last night, he made some insinuations against Anna and Nick. Especially Nick challenged me to follow him somewhere. I'd better find Dennis and put the puzzle pieces back together. It's likely someone in town can tell me where he is. There's two people up there, and there's a person right there. Is that a cop? Oh yeah,
Now, I
that's
can't just
Declan.
have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Afternoon,
Looks like
officer.
you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
I'll say who is that, and then I'll
person you
ask
were
about
talking to?
Dennis.
Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin.
There's a
Where's-
subreddit for that.
Where's you at day after day? Grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell.
I know that feel, bro.
Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
I don't know why the screen went black there. Back together like some. Okay. You don't want to get involved. Those are barricades. Used to be 25 cents. Yeah, let's go in the drug. Oh, what's his name? Hughes. Maybe he knows where Dennis is. This must be where where Lee or whatever his name is got his hat from.
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's
All right,
enough.
go. Yo, this kid. Yo, I mean, you try your hardest. You stand out people's ways.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
And when you get pushed, you have that much more ferocity to stand your ground. Let me talk to this dude because he was at the bar.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Anyways, my broskies, I gotta bounce. I won't continue that.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Tell that to the miners.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
A pill pusher who doesn't want to push pills. That's a new one.
Everything is poison. All that matters is the dose. Now, you have a good one, young man.
Sounds a little biblical.
Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Okay.
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
I'll check those out later. Kathy? Have you seen Dennis?
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
No.
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. She was sad before last night, but after she saw you, heartbroken. You're supposed to be her godfather, but whatever you said to her,
I didn't mean...
if that's what happens when she's around you, maybe just stay out of her life. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her.
Your cross is sideways.
I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
Well, there's no one else in here. But, all right. That doesn't mean there's nothing to do.
No one in here was much help.
Yeah, what a waste.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Okie doke. So that was pointless. All we got out of that was the doctor or the pharmacist asking for us to do a piece on him to promote his business. Selfish, if you ask me. So the cop didn't help. The pharmacy didn't help. What about the smoker over here? Hey, you know a guy named Dennis?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
No, I'm here before. I was before your time.
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
You know a guy named Dennis?
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief. No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Oh,
Someone must have seen Dennis.
that's the... Oh, whoops. That's like the end of the line. How about we go in the cafe? Oh, no, what's her name's going to be here?
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this? Seems like a ghost town. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
You seem like a jolly person to talk to.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but...
Let her go.
These last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Well, hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. But look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Yeah, a long time ago I did.
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis. No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday morning.
He's probably dead.
Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Oh, you know.
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Ay, ay, ay. So here, let me put this through for you. This girl is named Nicole. She's a motor mouth. I like how they put them right next to each other, Christina and Tara. They both do not stop. And this is all the officer. We are going to be leaving though. We clearly didn't. We can't seem to find Dennis. Declan didn't see him. Nobody in the drugstore saw him. Nobody in the cafe has seen him. This looks to be the only main road in town, so I'm not quite sure where else we're going to check to see if anybody has seen him, but we will eventually find him, I hope, alive. But I'm going to end the video there. Thank you all to those who came to check out my video for watching my video. I appreciate all the views, notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.